It's wonderful to be here at Cinequest San Jose. It's my first time, actually, although about 20 years ago, my first feature film played here, a tiny little film I made called A Reasonable Man, and I couldn't afford to fly all the way to America from South Africa. And I was so thrilled when they accepted my little VHS tape and then played the film at the festival. And we were lucky enough to win the Audience Award then, and it changed my life. And then I had a film called Tsotsi that played here, so I'm very, very grateful to this festival, and it's wonderful to finally be here. And I'm very honored that they're playing Eye in the Sky tonight. And I look forward to good Q&As with the audience. It's always wonderful at festivals to be able to actually talk to your audience, because mostly films go out into the world and you don't get as a director to interact with your audience. So I'm looking forward to interacting with the audience tonight and having a good conversation about the movie. Here we are in Silicon Valley, tech center of the universe, with a film about drones and drone warfare and big drones and teeny tiny drones. Technology is just moving so fast. And it's difficult for policymakers and lawmakers to keep up. And so I hope that the film is both an exciting thriller for the audience, but also leaves them with a great deal to talk about. And I think at a festival here in the heart of Silicon Valley, I'm hoping there'll be a great deal to talk about from people who really know their tech. And I think this will be a film for them. People ask me a lot about the character that Helen Mirren plays, and in the original draft it was a character written for a man, quite understandably, military intelligence officer. I guess in our chauvinist way, people think it must be a man. And one of the things I asked Guy early on is, what would happen if this were played by a woman? There are women in these roles in the military. It's totally factually accurate. But what I really am excited about is that Helen, first of all, is such a great actress, male or female. She has this steely personality, this incredibly sharp intellect, which just gives the character so much power. But more importantly, I think when it comes to this question of drone warfare, this is not a subject that should just be being discussed by a bunch of old men. It's something that affects our society deeply and that men and women should be talking about. And I hope that in having Helen in the lead, and then the wonderful Alan Rickman, who I wish was here to talk about it because he was so articulate on this subject. I hope that our film has a cast that makes it gender neutral, and we can get on and talk about the questions that the film raises while enjoying a good thriller with a cast of great actors, and not get caught up in sort of gender politics on this one.